I'm with new Navy football offensive coordinator, Drew Cronic. And Drew, you've been a very successful head coach, 75-23 record in your career. What specifically about this job made you want to become a coordinator?
Well, that's a great question. I came here and visited with Coach Newberry. And first of all, I think the world of Coach Newberry. When you go work for somebody else, especially after you've been a head coach for a while, you want to, obviously there needs to be a great deal of respect there and a great deal of admiration of how he does things. I think he and I are very similar. He's a family guy. He cares about the players. He cares about his coaches. And it's about more than football for him, which is exactly how I want things to be. I came up here and visited with him, and it just fit. This is such a great tradition here. All the things I'll get to be exposed to and the people I'll get to be around and the type of young men that are in this program. I mean, these are the best young men in the country that have chosen to be at a service academy, to choose a challenge, and to make themselves better and do hard things. So I'm excited about working with these players and obviously a chance to move up a level. And, one of the things that really intrigued me about this job is, honestly, when you're a service academy, you're signing high school players and you're developing young men. You're not dealing with the transfer portal. You're not dealing with some of the other nonsense that's going on in college football right now. So that was very intriguing about this opportunity. And I believe that my roots offensively, the things that I really like most, I believe will fit, at Navy. The wing tee background, a little bit of option, and trying to do things a little differently, trying to be unique offensively, trying to be different than what all these other teams see every week. I really believe that those things can be successful here, and so I'm excited about that challenge and that opportunity.
You mentioned development, and you've been on the job for a month. What have you learned about the players you've inherited?
Well, not a lot yet, because, literally for the last 4 weeks, it's going to be, 4 weeks tomorrow that I've been on the job. I've been hitting the recruiting trail, but I've been able to get in the weight room with the guys a little bit and just in general, watch how they go about their business. Outstanding young men. I've been able to learn a lot, especially the last couple of days, just from visiting with the other staff members. Obviously, there's 4 coaches on the opposite side of the ball that were here last year, so that's extremely valuable to be able to kind of get what these young men's body of work was, how the coaches see them. And there's some pieces here. There's some talented kids, and what we're working towards now is just trying to get everybody in the right place, get people in the right position where they can be successful, and we can ask them to do things that they do well. I'm excited. You had some young quarterbacks last year that'll be a year older that, have got some game experience now that we'll continue to develop, and some skill guys. Up front, I think they were a little beat up last year, so we'll kind of see if we can get some guys healthy and continue to move forward with Coach Guillermo coaching those guys, and Coach Lauren Dean now also in that role working with the offensive line. So I'm excited about working with those guys, and it'll be a process. We'll have to get out there this spring, and we won't look like $1 million the first day. We just, need to get out there and be fundamental and get the guys some confidence and, go out there and compete every day and get a little bit better every single day.
You've got 5 slot backs coming back with notable game experience, asked to carry the ball, run routes, catch, and block. How do you envision them fitting into your offense?
Well, that hybrid position is very critical for what we do, and those kids being able to run the football, catch the football, be explosive in space, be smart enough to move around and do some different things. That's critical to our offense, that hybrid position. Coach David Cole is going to coach that position. He's going to call those guys the snipes, okay? And that's our A and our Z position that play those 2 spots, and those guys got to be able to run the ball, get in space, but they got to be able to block and be physical and catch the ball. And so it truly is a hybrid position, and you're asking them to do a little bit of everything, so it's great to have those guys back.
At every stop in your career, when you've taken over a team, immediately in the fall they win. Why will you accomplish the same thing here?
Well, I hope you're right. I hope we can. I believe in what we do. I believe in what's already been going on here. I don't think it's far off. If you really look at, and I don't like to talk about the pass a lot, but when you study it and you look at it, what happens if you just average 7 more points a game, right? If you average 7 more a game, then you probably give up 3 or 4 less a game because the offense stayed on the field longer. So it's just complementary football. If we can get a little bit better on offense, score a few more points, take care of the ball a little bit better, then you swing some of those games, maybe 3 more wins. It's really that. It boils down to that. So we're going to come in. We're going to coach the heck out of them. We're going to care about them. We're going to love on these guys. We're going to put a good system in and give them a chance to be successful. And I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't think we could do it.
You've got spring practice coming up in March. What specific criteria determine a successful spring practice?
I don't know. I think you're just getting better. You're getting more confident. You're able to find. Spring is a lot about finding the personnel and where it fits in the system we're going to run. So feeling like you come out of spring going, okay, we found some guys that we can count on. We found some guys that really understand what we're doing. We have some pieces, because the bottom line is it's not about plays, it's about players. So you got to get the right kid. Offensive football is getting the right player the ball behind the right blocker. It really is, or throwing it to the right. I mean, it's about the players. So I think it's just coming out of spring going, okay, we got our base system in. We kind of know what direction we want to go based off of the personnel that we have, so we give our kids the best chance to be successful. And you want to see those kids come off the field last day of practice feeling good about themselves, and feeling like, man, I made some progress, both individually and collectively, where they have some confidence going into the off season, to continue to get better, and then we'll build on that in the fall. It's all these things are processes. We don't have to win a game this spring, but we got to head in that direction where we feel like, man, we know what we want to do. The kids have a good feel for it, and we got a little confidence.
Drew, good luck and welcome to the Naval Academy.
It's good to be here.